French farmers have begun moving hundreds of tractors in an effort to blockade major highways into Paris in what has been dubbed the Siege of Paris to protest against falling incomes, environmental regulations, rising red tape, and competition from imports.
프랑스 농민들이 파리로 향하는 주요 고속도로를 막을 목적으로 트랙터 수백 대를 동원해 일명 파리 봉쇄에 나섰습니다. 이번 농민 시위는 수입 감소, 환경 규제, 과도한 행정 업무, 값싼 해외 농산물 유입 등으로 촉발됐습니다. Tell us more, Karen.
Right, so they're moving these tractors to block off the key routes into the French capital. But let me do mention, they say only the main roads have been blocked off.
Okay.
The secondary roads to the city do remain open. And they also added that other protests are taking across the country as well as in other countries as well, like Germany, Belgium, and the Netherlands. So it seems to be not just limited to France, but it's a problem that other countries are facing as well. So about the blockade, so French authorities say about 15,000 police have been mobilized to stop these tractors from entering the capital and other cities. And what they're asking for is, they're saying the farmers are saying we've been hit by falling incomes, these environmental regulations, a lot more red tape, and they're facing really stiff competition from imports. So what they're trying to do is to stop food deliveries from reaching supermarkets, but this is something that officials have warned them not to do. But police have also been given orders not to intervene. So far, they say there have been no signs of disorder.
Right.
So in response to this, the French government is saying that new measures will be announced very soon, in addition to those that were announced last week, which included dropping a planned hike on taxes on fuel and additional support for farmers whose animals fall ill. But I guess the farmers want a little bit more than that.
Right. Excuse me there. You did mention some of the reasons why the farmers are protesting.
Yeah.
And let's look at the first word, which is red tape.
Right, red tape. So, they're saying there's more red tape that's kind of blocking what they want to do. So red tape, it's a word that, refers to the regulations or these formal rules or standards, which are thought to be excessive, rigid, or redundant, or it could refer to bureaucracy claimed to hinder or prevent action or decision making. So we talk about this when we're talking about government, regulations. We have to go through a lot of red tape, or there's a lot of red tape. It means there's a lot of different processes that we have to get through in order to get something done.
That's right. red tape라는 거는요, 지나친 관료주의를 말합니다. bureaucracy. 그러니까 불필요한 이제 행정 양식이라든지 요식이라든지 이런 것들을 말하는데 원래는 17세기예요. 이런 그 문서를 레드 테이프로 묶었었대요. 근데 레드 테이프가 너무 많은 거예요. 서류 작업이나 이런 것들이. 그런 데서 왔다고 합니다. So when you hear the term red tape, think too many official steps, too much bureaucracy.
Yeah.
자, 그래서 이제 blockade를 하려고 한다.
Right. So they're moving these tractors on the road so that cars or any other things cannot pass through. So when you're talking about a blockade, it means to seal off a place to prevent goods or people from either entering or leaving.
That's right. 봉쇄한다가 blockade입니다. Here's the headline again. French farmers have begun moving hundreds of tractors in an effort to blockade major highways into Paris, in what has been dubbed the Siege of Paris, to protest against falling incomes, environmental regulations, rising red tape, and competition from imports. Let's move on to the next headline.